I don't really know what I want to do with this run now. Oh, I do have this still. So probably I should be upgrading weapons right to level 6. And slotting this. And unslotting the firebomb. Could just upgrade hacking. I kind of want to just finish this run a bit more quickly now. Because I feel I've done most of the experimentation with the Iron Intruder. Well, we're never blind cloaking, right? So... we just do that. Maybe we start looking for shields next. Just get shield engine up. And move on. Flak 1, yes, Flak 1, Heavy 2. This is a really nasty weapons combination if you don't have a way to desync them. Which we do. What do I do in terms of mind control here? Because we saw that, like, when the Iron Intruder lands, this crew may go into a 2x2 room. So I could mind control the engine's crew, and then at least I know that the Iron Intruder will go in this room, and then after this room they'll go into either weapons or shields, and maybe we can control which one. So that's actually something for me to test outside of this run. It's like, what happens in this situation when I mind control in a 4 tile in a large weapons room? Is that consistent? Is there something that's triggering it? So these two should come on board me. For mind control weapons, I can't do it with the hack because I'd have to do it immediately. I'm blathering now. I'm talking about getting a point of damage in because this crew will walk over. I had a number for this. Like relative tiles. How many is it? Not that I'm going to use it here, but I'm annoyed that I don't know the number. If a human has to walk 1.6 or more tiles net distance to the doors, they won't break them in time. And that is actually 3 tiles minus 1 diagonal. Hey Thomas, how are you doing? So that would be 1, 2, 3. So if we didn't need to mind control immediately and could wait for the hack to get there, then because this distance is more than 1.6 tiles net, then this crew would still get a point of damage in before this crew broke through the hack doors. But they're going to be moving up here anyway, so I think we just hack weapons, mind control engines, and the iron intruder is going to go into one of these two. And one thing that came out of this run is that I want to test this kind of scenario with and without the teleporter, but particularly without it. And see if that behaviour is consistent where like the iron intruder lands and then this mind controlled crew wants to leave the room and go into a 2x2 a small room. Jeez, I'm so incoherent at the moment. But we're just hacking weapons and launching the iron intruder. And I think there should be a desync hack. I could be greedy and hack immediately, but I'm feeling a bit better. I don't know if you've ever had this, like sometimes if I start to come down with something, then I go through a progression of symptoms that then reverses when I get better. So I'm now feeling a bit like I did actually on the day when I had the vaccine. But thank you. Yeah, still a bit off. But you know, it's a fairly heavy-hitting vaccine. I had the AstraZeneca one, which is supposedly the one that makes you feel bad on the first dose and not so much on the second. And Pfizer is the other way around. They had the biggest sharp spin I've ever seen, which I sort of geeked out over. So yeah, I should be sensible and desync this because getting smacked by a heavy laser is so bad. We'll mind control this crew. Oh, except I should have mind controlled them already, I think. Hey, Scary Ninja. So here's a test. Like, what will they do? Are they gonna actually move out the room still? Okay, they didn't. Oh yeah, let's not have my crew get beat up on. So you're gonna get stunned. Let them fire the flak. Hack the weapons. Oh, I've got weapons as well I could fire. Oh, thank you, Thomas. Yeah, it'll be fine. I'm just whinging. I should have fired my weapons already. Although, actually, that was the worst possible timing. Because my own intruder hasn't ionized engines. But they pulled the pilot. And they're going into weapons now. Bye-bye, flak. Yeah, if anyone sees anything interesting that I should be trying, let me know. I'm kind of in the mindset that I don't want to be sitting here looking for every possible opportunity, because it'll take me forever. Am I planning to do more of these runs with rarely used items? I haven't got any in mind, but anything that people can suggest I would be interested in, then I'd definitely consider it. For me, it's all about, is there something interesting I might learn? Oh, and here's an interesting thing. We can see this because we have the hacked room. We've done 2 weapon damage and 3 ion damage. And that's about to wear off. So they will now repower, actually probably they're flat because they should repower the first slot. I'd rather they didn't do that though, so I could actually hack their weapons now. Of course we could just wait and then hack down the weapons anyway, but an interesting thing here is I think this should lock the power in the system, right? So potentially we could now land an ion bomb on top of them and replenish the ion effect, or maybe if we could get the ion intruder to go there. But just something I almost never do that is interesting to know about. Okay. Like you can lengthen the duration of ion by using hacking. Effectively. The ion itself wears off, but the power remains locked. It's almost a fire beam, that is correct. Ion intruder fire beam drone? Maybe. I guess. That would be fun. Okay, sure. So this is the wrong play, technically. Because we don't need this, and this can save us in bad times. But sure. Why not? The slight problem is I don't have enough power for this. I suppose it might get used. Do I want something from the store? Yes, I want an ion intruder. Oh, I can definitely do that. Like, I've been doing that all the time, in a sense. With challenge runs. Although that's a little bit different. So, nothing here. Could buy an NG. Don't think so. I think we're alright without upgrading hacking. Maybe I just want some reactor. Yeah. I should probably get shields. Let's put a shields buffer up. I often find myself not taking that shields buffer in practice. Because in a real game I have other things that I can build into that I think are stronger. But since I'm almost deliberately not improving my offense too much, like we've sold 2 free halberd beams already. Hey, Unreal name, Iron Intruder, yeah. We've been doing some experimentation. Don't think this store has anything else. Missile, basic laser, 3 shields. What'll happen if I do this? Because, well, to start with, I think they're actually going to swap. They're going to swap the NG and the weapons NG, and the engine is human, and the human is going to come board by default. I think that should happen, but let's try to mind control them. Do I want to get hit by a missile? Do I want to get hit by 2 missiles? How about no? We will use hacking, we're using it defensively. And this has happened again, and it's happened on the same ship. I don't know if that's a coincidence, that it's this ship. Last time it landed in the clone bay. So I think what might be happening here is that maybe the first crew is actually responding to the breach to fix it. And then the second crew is responding to the border. Be interesting to test that with just regular boarding. That's the only explanation I can come up with. Maybe the breach spawns like a frame before the Iron Intruder itself or something. Any ideas welcome. Oh, I do have a battery. I should remember I have a battery. I wonder if I can time this right. So we've got 5 weapons power, which means an Artemis in slot 1, and then a basic laser in slot 2, and then Leto in slot... Oh, this one is a bit funny. Does this actually go around the clock? Like this? That might be like 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think the last 3 slots are 1 power weapons. And slot 1 is the Artemis, it has to be. And what that means is that 3 ion damage is not enough to switch off the Artemis. It'll take down the other 3 weapons. And therefore, we're going to do this. I should have fired my flak. Don't think I can hit shields on this ship and weapons, can I, even with a pike? No. Kinda don't want them repairing... piloting. It's effective. Let's just do this. Okay, so the first thing that happens here is that slot 1 is most likely to go down when they all have equal charge. So we've taken down the Artemis. Now we take down all the other weapons, assuming the Iron Intruder doesn't decide to leave the room, because we stored the pulse. So that one interesting thing about these is you can control when they use their pulse, because you can just switch them off. I'm not going to say the Iron Intruder is amazing. I'm more thinking about it from the point of view of how can it... Hello, NG Border. How can it be used if you're in a situation where you are really struggling offensively? And the impulse is just to sell it. But it might be, especially for ships that start with drone control, maybe you might buy mind control. Maybe you might want to do that anyway because you're running out of options to improve your weapons. Another potential testing on 2-man teleport and boarding drone. Can boarding drone be controlled by MC? Yes, it can. Are there other ways of manipulating where it goes? And that is a good question. I'd be interested in any specific thoughts about what or how to test it. But yeah, we could try teleporter, boarding drone, mind control. And I also know that the Ion Intruder will follow the boarding drone. One thing we learned Unreal is, which didn't surprise me, but you know, reinforced it a bit, is it is pretty good against automated ships. Like it's always going to do something useful. It's either going to bounce back and forth in the split layouts. It's either going to take out all their evasion forever if it lands in piloting, or it's going to bounce back and forth between shields and engines, or it's going to bounce back and forth between the two offensive rooms. Iron Intruder will breach the same room, or it will follow the boarding bot around. Oh yeah, blocking. Yes, that's actually quite interesting. That's something I didn't think of for this run. Blocking slots. Iron Intruder will breach the same room, or follow the boarding bot around. It won't. Yeah, it will follow the boarding bot around once it's on the ship. You can't control the room that they are sent to when they're flying to the enemy ship. But what you can potentially do, let's say it's heading for the clone bay and you have 2 Mantis boarders hanging in the clone bay or something. It will arrive at there and it will cause a breach there and it will instantly teleport into the next room. Does a boarding drone attack an ionized system? I believe it does. Oh, the other thing we found is that the Iron Intruder is intelligent enough to instantly leave a system that is destroyed. Except in the weird case where it got stuck and did nothing. Which I can't explain. And then just sat there and I couldn't activate it at all. I'd depower it, repower it, nothing happened. I think we found on this run that it will still go after a system that is ionized from another source, or indeed from itself if it somehow... no, it wouldn't happen for itself. Yeah, it will still go after ionized systems. So what we could do now, if we want, is shut it down and let it stun these crew when they get through. So they're not attacking it. Because they're going to take not too long to break down that door. I can't open it. Oh, we have a fire drone. I need to get it into shields though, really. I could ion bomb shields. Angie's going to fix the breach. Okay, if they start to get away, I have an ion bomb for piloting. No. Oh yeah, we also have mind control. We have a lot of ways of messing with them. No immediate store. Do have stuff I could sell. Should probably do that. Given I'm not going super heavy into weapons. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's probably the best I can do. What is my favorite ship? Good question. I don't know. I like Stealth C. I like Zoltan C. Slug C is good. It's, you know, fun to mess with hacking and mind control from the start. One of my favourite ships was Kestrel C from the Balance mod. Which was, in Twinge's Balance mod, he reworked 2 ships, which were Kestrel C and Fed B. As you could argue, I certainly felt at the time, I feel less so now, but I still kind of agree. Those ships have less of an identity than other ships. Like, Kestrel C is basically Lanius A without hacking and with dual lasers instead of chain laser. So it's kind of a worse version of Lanius A, and Fed B is just a slightly different version of Fed A. I actually think Fed B is probably objectively stronger than Fed A. Oh, Stealth A is great, yeah. Stealth A is always fun. And yeah, Crystal B is like, in some ways it's boring because it tends to snowball hard. But I like the interesting micro you can do with it and with Lockdown. Yeah, Hull Laser and Breach Bomb, Kestrel C, and FTL Recharge Booster. Significantly better recharge booster. And 4 engines to start with. And level 2 piloting. I actually thought his Fed B was pretty good as well. Not as amazing as his his Kestrel C, but Fed B gets a shield buffer, an automated reloader, and its weapons are Heavy Laser 2 and a Hermes on 3 weapons power. Enemy crystal behavior. If I recall correctly, they will use lockdown against you. But your mind-controlled crew do not, and you can actually use lockdown when your crystal is mind-controlled. Yeah, Fed B, Heavy Laser 2 and Hermes. It's interesting because, in a way, because you have 2 heavy-hitting weapons, but they're also a bit slow. That's what the reloader is for. And you can't use them both at the same time. They're not very good. They're not really that good together. At 6 weapons power. So you swap between them, and you generally open with the Hermes if you're concerned about any weapons, or if you think you could take them down to by 2 shield layers. So it was interesting. I only played it once. That was the last ship in my win streak on balance mod. I waited until he brought that out. It's kind of fun playing, like, completing a win streak on a ship you've never played before. We've seen Iron Intruder do work with endless drone parts alongside hacking and mind control. How good is it with only hacking mind control or without the systems at all? That's the question. We could try it. I mean, obviously the systems make it a lot better. The drone part thing, I started with 50, I now have 34 and I haven't bought any. So I've used 16 drone parts. The reason I started with 50 is that I wanted to be using this indiscriminately. So I could just see it more in use. Yeah, you could kind of think of Iron Intruder as a bit like hacking a random room, although probably not as good. So I don't, to be clear, I really don't think Iron Intruder is a good item. I think it might be a more usable item than people tend to assume. But you'd only use it if you were compelled to. But what I'm getting at is people might not always realise that they're compelled to. And they might just insta-sell it. And not have it for that period where it might actually save their butt in the early mid-game or something. And it's like, if you have a bit more experience of using it, then maybe you can recognise those situations where it might be better to keep it for a while than just instantly sell it. Yeah, I've almost never used it. Because, well, it's not really what you want. Yeah, the power doesn't help. The fact that I have to go to 6 power to get 2 of them as well. That's another good change in balance mod. Drone system upgrade prices are more expensive than they should be. Sometimes you upgrade drone control to get DD2, but not that often. Upgrade it to what, though? Level 3 or higher. Yeah, I'm sure someone could make a mod like that. Controllable drone seems quite strong. At least Ion Intruder does. Like, if I could literally just launch an Ion Intruder and guarantee that it goes into weapons every time. Yeah, you just sit them there in weapons. Or shields, depending on your needs. Yeah. I haven't played Multiverse. I maybe should at some point, but I'm not expecting the balance to be I'm not expecting it to be the same game as vanilla, I guess. And I do like vanilla 3 usually. Done 4. Yeah, well the upgrade to 3 is cheap. The problem is this stuff. Like, if you're in a situation where you actually want to use a bunch of drones together, then it's really expensive. And it doesn't necessarily do that much. Well, it can do, but it's just like it doesn't make sense for the drone upgrades to cost this much at the high level when it's not a prevalent strategy. One of the best things about the drone system is that you can power share in a lot of setups, but it also means that the setups where you can't power share are highly marginalized because of the expense. Right, where was I? I was playing out a route to C stores. 1, 2, you got like 1, 2, no. Let's see this one. I'm not going to see that one, I think. Because I'd have to go there in an awkward way anyway. Or could go 1, 2. A GB with 3 anti-drones to block projectiles. Yeah, we're not going to be going there, I think. So I just go 1, 2, 3. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, something like that. Oh, that seems fine. I like this planet a lot. That's really well drawn. Calm down, Satan. So the way I see it as well, if you're leaning into some of this slightly niche equipment, it's yeah, Thomas, we're on the same wavelength. Shall we just let loose the Ion Intruder and not use our hacking and see what happens? The way I see it is, if you're in a practical sense, if you're needing to lean into this equipment, we're not doing it because we have like absolutely no options. We're doing it because we have very limited options. So it'll be like, oh, weapons are weak, struggling to kill ships with just your weapons, but maybe you can get some systems. I don't know. I mean, you could argue that once you have hacking, it doesn't matter because you just hack shields. But at least like mind control. For science, yeah. I don't think so. I think we need to nuke this ship. I wonder how this mind control interaction works. If I... Oh, what's the tiles? 1, 2, 3. Is it to the door that I measured? If a human has to walk 1.6 or more net distance to the doors, okay. And that distance is 3 tiles minus 1 diagonal. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So this crew can move up to a diagonal, and they will move over here when we mind control them. And we still get a point of system damage. Yeah. That's kind of the case always, though, isn't it? Like, give me shields and don't kill me within the first few sectors, and there's a pretty good chance that I should win. No, I think I'm fairly sure that I'm not sure if I'm answering the right question here, but the drone follows the mind-controlled crew. So I could hack this and mind control them and have my iron intruder ready, and then they break a system bar, and then I can land my iron intruder. I wonder if it'll still go in the system. What will it do if the mind control wears off and it's on its way? But I think this is just deal a point of damage to start with, and definitely take offline a weapon. Oh no, I'm talking rubbish because I can't wait on the mind control though, because they're gonna go up here. And this crew will get in before the hack does. Does it change their AI if they have a fight? Because the problem we were seeing is that when the Iron Intruder lands, this crew wants to leave the room because they don't want to get ganged up in a... two of them don't want to get ganged up in a big room. But if they're already fighting, you know, they're less likely to do that. I think they might still leave. I still don't fully understand how that works. But let's do that. Let's have them fight. And then see if the Iron Intruder will go in there. I should also use my battery sometimes. So you should fight. Oh, you're not? You're just gonna board anyway? Okay, where are you landing? I guess I want to make sure I get this point of damage. So I leave this turned off. We might even need to run, I don't think so, but... That is interesting. Even though I mind controlled them immediately, that crew still left and boarded. I guess that's... They must have just been assigned the task beforehand, right? Oh, no, wait. Maybe that does make sense, because I think the reason they go to fight the mind-controlled crew is not that they recognize there's a hostile threat. I think they don't. I think it's because they recognize there's a higher priority manning station, and then when they get in the room, it's like, oh, there's someone in here. I better fight them. But they already had a task, so no one fights them. So it does actually make sense. Well, it's actually not the weapon I wanted to take down. More likely it would have been this one, I think. But... can happen. Oh, I should know what kind of missile that is. Is that a Leto? 2... Oh, my eyes aren't working. Yeah, it's a Leto. At least that pulls pilot. Should be firing this. Uh-oh. This could be bad. Yeah, no pilot. 2 out of 3 dodges. Oh no, 3... Because didn't my flak only take down 1 shield? 3 out of 4 dodges. Still no pilot. Well, they're not the only ones who can dodge. No, you stay there. I do have mind control up as well. See if you'll stay there. No, interesting. So I think what is happening here is that when you mind control a crew... Oh, I don't have a fob to do the banning. How do I do it? Did that do anything? I just tried that and I can't see it. Oh, it's just because it's an icon. No, fine. Thanks, Thomas. No, I can left click the name, but there was no text, it was just an icon. Mystery Meat Navigation, as it's known in the trade. Yeah, so I think what happens often is that you mind control a crew, but they keep their original intention, their original order. So if they've been assigned to go do something, they'll go into that room anyway. I'm not sure it's completely consistent though. And we should totally do this. Ion Bomb. Ion Bomb is a very good weapon. Am I going to lose my own intruder? Yes. Maybe you don't need them now. Maybe you do need them now. How about some more pilotless dodges? Yeah! How about you don't have weapons? I think if I'd mind controlled this crew earlier, then that might have worked. Iron Intruder's not been very effective. Yeah, this actually could be a crew kill. Why don't I kill off these crew quickly? Oh, except you've got shields training. I don't want to kill you. Kill you. Do you have any training? Yeah, you just stay there. Oh. I should have hacked actually just before. Well, I mean this delays them a lot. Gonna take a while. I can spend more drone parts and get an Iron Intruder in there. I can spend bombs. I have a lot of bombs. Wow. I'm sort of kind of trying to avoid using multiple ion intruders per fight. Oh, did I time that right? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, we can just mind control them and win now. But notice the well, weapons Is there actually any good? Yeah, probably level 3 piloting. Is there actually any good ever doing this in this situation? Like I hack now, and the ion. Yes, it keeps the power locked out, but it also burns my hacking. So I'm not sure whether that actually does anything. It will in certain other situations. Yeah, every race has a repair animation that lasts for exactly 1 second. And standard repair speed is 12.5 seconds. They don't necessarily start on the same frame every time. So technically you can do that for things like if they're repairing oxygen, and especially if they're a rock and they're slow, and if they're not next to the door that they'll leave by, then you can potentially time your shots so that you hit the room just after they repair it and before they leave. So you hit them as well. There's a store. Do I want to go there immediately? Probably. Because if I go here, I can't really get to that store anyway. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no. Like 1, 2, 3, no. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sure. I guess I could buy a stun bomb. I think I'm in danger of becoming twinge whimsical. And when that happens, you kind of... I think you take root and you turn into a tree or something. A great, wise, whimsical tree. Defense drone. I'll evolve into an ant. I don't know what to do. Like we can just buy weapons and win, but what's the point? Any votes from chat here? Like I have enough weapons power to go shots if I need to with the chain laser. I've always liked going south. Feels like going downhill. That's a great line. Does a stun bomb do anything useful? I think I should just finish the run to some extent, unless I'll do anything that's obviously interesting. I think I just do nothing. I mean, obviously I should buy one of these weapons, right? Like, should. It's well worth swapping out a chain laser for a burst laser 2, or just buying it outright, buying a burst laser 2. Boarding bot. Oh, I could actually buy the boarding bot. For 70 scrap. I sold one earlier. Maybe. Shall we have a look at this? I mean, this is a terrible purchase, but we could have a look at it. I think I'm going to sell some stuff. Firebomb? Should I slot this? How about slot these weapons for now, hang on to the chain laser as a bit of a backup. Sell the fire drone, buy the boarding bot, and work towards drone level 6. Yeah, maybe we can use mind control, ion intruder, and firebomb. I think the firebomb is more interesting there than the fire drone. Maybe I can run myself out of drone parts as well. So... Alright, so... we could go full farb. Get rid of this. Buy the stun bomb. Buy a... oh, I don't know. Use hacking defensively. I think I'm going to want some weapons to, you know, kill the flagship with at some point. What do I slot though? Because if I've got 3 bombs, then... yeah. MC, ion intruder, firebomb. I feel like I might need to choose between firebomb and stun bomb. If I'm like, am I really gonna do this? Or this? Yeah, that... I mean, you can absolutely do a no hull damage, or no weapons and drones run, but you kind of need to go into boarding. I think I could, for now at least, especially with the ion bomb, I could do this for instead of this. And play around with that. Probably get rid of this if I want to buy this. Do I want to buy this? And try to work towards drones level 6? Which I would be working towards anyway if I got an ion intruder. But then if I buy this now, I can't afford an ion intruder. I guess I kind of can. Let's buy the boarding bot because we can look at interactions. Pro even did it on accident. Oh, that kind of no hull damage. I think Unreal Name might have meant like nothing that does hull damage to enemy ships. We could at least look at the interactions. I think I know what the interactions are, but that would be something. We'll do that. Sell that. Guess I'll hold on to this in case I feel I need it for the flagship. And move on. Yeah, we don't want the virus event. No. Free stuff, NG. Sure, you can give me stuff. Yep, assist. Basic laser, heavy laser, halberd beam. Maybe a hidden bomb? If there's not a hidden bomb, it'll tell me whether I was right about these. Oh, this is a different ship. Do all the Mantis ships go clockwise? I'm imagining things. So... Not initially a dangerous volley. All Mantis. All Mantis, no boarding. How about you don't have weapons? Oh, I should upgrade mind controllers as well. This is gonna be funny. Let's stun all three of them in the weapons room and then set fire to it. I guess I need some way to take this down. Do I ion bomb it? Or do I wait for another firebomb? Like this one's gonna get out. We could kill off two at least. Sure. Oh, I thought we could kill off two. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. Oh, you can't do it. If that room enters O2, then he's going to go through the fire. You're about to run anyway. Oh, maybe not, because they don't always run early enough from fire. I think at this point we switch to conventional weapons to save missiles. Because they can't deal with this. Well, annoyingly enough, I can't reach that room. But I can pull someone towards it. He just died in the fire, as predicted. Okay. What do we request, chat? Drone? Yeah, I'm thinking drone. Iron intruder? Iron intruder? Come on. Oh. Tried. I tried. Yeah, just 25 scrap. Dumb. Well, there is that. I would then have 51 scrap. Plus whatever else I could sell. I could sell the boarding bot back if I want, and I've got this, so sure. Never do this. For all the innocents watching, just don't do that. Not to get 2 boarding bots online. Uh-oh. We're gonna get evaded by the Mitten Squad. No, I don't care really about my engines. The ship isn't very dangerous. Yeah, maybe Discord has got to me. Do we want to have a look at how this actually works while we have a chance? In case I end up having to sell this for an iron intruder. There's a couple of ways I could do this. I could mind control someone and have the boarding bot pulled to them and then follow with the iron intruder. Or I could show you what happens if you don't have mind control. And any experiments that people would like conducted with these 2 bots now that we have them. I think I'll just send both of these over. It doesn't really do anything. But at least we can see them interact. Oh, you picked a 1-tile room. Ah, whatever. I don't care. So what should happen here is that even if the iron intruder lands first, then it should go follow the boarding bot. Oh no, that's interesting. The boarding bot followed the intruder. What if I do this? not slot based. I thought it was the other way around. Maybe I just got it mixed up. Maybe we should try it being slot based, like from the start of the fight as well. Now that's mind control. So that does what I expected, at least. That pulls them all into shields. Shield training paying off a bit there, I think. Maybe. Go on, intruder, do your thing. Oh, I could have ion dodged that. And now what do they do? Oh, that's... So I have a number of little mods that just change the... Well, you can see like the backgrounds, it's a bigger one. That was just the nope resist mod, which is by, I think, someone called Spam in a Can. I got that from Scott Onesie Wilson. Are we just getting a crew kill by boarding bot here? So I also... It's not... I'm on a slightly newer version of my overall setup because I've just been making something, but I also have a bundle of mods. If for some reason people want to use all of the little changes that I've made. Actually, this would be useful. Why don't I just do that? That should explain things. Are these the same? I don't usually have either of these. Oh, this is Smouldering Engie. Yeah, so this just avoids bad outcome, which doesn't really matter that much anyway. Save the Engie or save the drone schematic? Chat? What shall I do? Yeah, I think we probably take the bot. Should totally take the Engie here, even though we've got a good crew. Okay. Could have been an intruder. Oh. Oh. Well, our mind control doesn't work very well in Slug. Do I actually go Uncharted here? Like, our Iron Intruder is going to get crushed by all the slugs on the bigger slug ship. And then, yeah, and then we get Green Sector 7, which is a higher chance of finding stores for our second intruder. So let's go Uncharted. Also, like, more automated... It's not a good sector. It's a really bad sector, but... More automated ships. I'd like to see the Iron Intruder against them more. There's quest. We immediately see that there are exactly 2 stores in this sector. And they are in the nebula, because this is the only non-nebula beacon, apart from this quest. I wish I had a way of knowing if quests could overwrite stores like this. Like, is there a possibility that that was a store, or would have been a store, if I hadn't taken the quest? I don't think they can. I don't think they can overwrite stores. But I'm not sure how it works. Like, there might be some circumstances where you actually don't take a quest in order to avoid it overwriting a store or something. So I guess we're still looking for stores, because we still want another Iron Intruder. We are in Sector 6. We'll manage. Twinge told you quests can't take over stores. That is what I would expect, and if Twinge said it as well, that's greatly increasing the chance of it being true. I mean, that would be a terrible game feature, wouldn't it? We're a bit full up. Should I do this for safety? Kind of don't want to. Like I should. Obviously, there's a lot of things I should be doing that I'm not. Go there to see that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. It's a bit awkward. The sector is split. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 dive, or like there. That seems alright. Circle back round. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. Although if that is a store, we can't go there, really, unless we like mess around over here. Oh, I can't be bothered. That seems reasonable. Do I need anything, really? I have a lot to sell. Could just upgrade an engine. Could just upgrade hacking for weapons hack safety. Sure. I guess we want the store. Oh. This doesn't even help our boarding drones. I've now used 31 drones. I wonder if I should start buying them. Maybe not just yet. What do we look? Oh, we've got scanners, so we don't need to worry about ion storms. I feel like the firebomb in Uncharted Nebula is probably not a great idea. It'll be fine. Hello, auto ship. You can hurt me. Don't like that. You do have a bit of a dumb weapon setup, though. Okay, a bit less dumb, but still. I'm gonna want to hack this. Oh, the song? I think it fits. I mean, it's not in vanilla. Oh, Jesus. I didn't activate the battery. That's spectacular. Oh, I see. Right, yeah, it's different from normal for sure. Now let's actually use my engines next time. Oh, yeah, I understand. Okay, dodge the ion. Get hit by a missile. I guess I do this. That was a bit sloppy. As in, that was very sloppy. If a badminton ball is slightly damaged, do I recognize it from its flight in the air? If it's very damaged, then yes. Depends how much you mean, really. Yeah, you can recognize it from how it flies. You can recognize it from sometimes how it feels when you hit it, and also you look at it in between rallies and like feel the feathers. I just go, I don't really care too much about that quest, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. I think I should play a bit faster. Do I want to upgrade anything? How am I for reactor? A little bit low? Okay, you don't have cloaking. Do I want to use a hack here? This is guaranteed to be a Hermes. And the Iron Intruder will not take it offline. Not by itself. Even if it lands there, I think we need to hack. Like, it'll take off 1, 2, 3. Now it'll take them down. 1, 2, 3, will it? No, it won't. So we store that. Now it will. The manipulations, what ones are you talking about, like, depowering this and waiting for the damage? Yeah, it's interesting, for anyone, I mean Thomas will know this, but for anyone watching who might not, a single point of ion damage will take down all of a weapon on the rightmost slot. So if we take 1 point of ion damage into our weapons now, the flak is going down. And then the next point will take down the pike beam. So quite often you can take down a whole lot of enemy weapons with like 3 or 4 ion damage. But you have to kind of imagine where... imagine they had a weapons bar and work out where they are if you want to predict what it'll do. Yes, absolutely. And the thing I like about... Actually, that's one of the reasons I started liking Kestrel C more, and even though I really, really like the balance mod version, I still quite like the vanilla one now, because it's not that you do it all the time. Like, you don't always want to fire the Ion Stunner and the dual lasers at the same time. It depends on what the effect will be. A lot of the time you do, but sometimes you actually want to go for more damage instead of damage and then ion. No store, that's kind of good. So I like it when tactics are not like the one way to do it all the time, which is mostly true in FTL. I guess we can just keep trucking. I should probably start buying drone parts, we're really burning through them. How OP would an Ion Vulcan or Ion Beam be? Ion Vulcan... not at all. In that it's basic, it would be similar to a Vulcan that doesn't deal hull damage. I mean, I guess I guess it could potentially, assume it does 1 ion damage. It might start stacking slightly sooner, but not much. So no, Ion Vulcan would be pretty bad. Ion Beam, I think, would be utterly broken. Because if I recall correctly, I've never tried this, but I've heard this from modders. I think it applies ion damage every frame. Or something completely insane like that. So it's just busted. That's what I heard anyway. Don't want the deal... This ship has cloaking, 2 flaks. That's flak 2. And the other one I think is a flak 1. Yeah. I'm gonna attack them. Of course we're gonna attack them. We will be hacking them though. So I think engines is better here. Because they might go into weapons. But I'm not sure they'll actually stay. Let's see what happens if we mind control engines. And maybe they'll even move into weapons. Yeah. So they're doing that because they don't want to be... Two crew don't want to be overwhelmed in a big room. Oddly enough, 1 crew doesn't do that. Desync. No. So, what are their weapons? This is slot 1. So that's going to take offline both the flags. Do I want to ion bomb them? They don't have a very long cloak. Sure. Zoltan pulled the power. Time grown up things cleaning. Thanks for. Oh, thanks, Thomas. Good to see you. Take care. I might have to do some grown up things at some point today. Technically I could get crew kill here, but it involves even more drone parts, I think. Can I hit them for 6? They could resist. Do it. Oh, hang on. Here comes the crew kill. Not a very dangerous ship. If an ion intruder gets stuck in a side room, can it stack infinitely? Yes. Yeah, flagship side room. And the cooldown is normally 10 seconds. At least that's what I expect, but it can be as low as about 8. 6 seconds stun. And it seems to From what I've seen, it tends to use the same cooldown repeatedly on a ship. I don't know what causes it to change. It's quite odd. This ship is not very dangerous. What am I doing with mind control? Probably just mind controlling engine's crew, because they're going to want to leave anyway. Maybe I should try this again. See if it works. Because last time, the Shield's crew just carried on teleporting. Is there an ion cap? There is no cap on the amount of ion damage, but there is a cap on the timer. So you can do 8 or even 10 ion damage to a system and force all of the power out of it, but you can only have 25 seconds timer. And you can keep refreshing it if you add more ion damage, but it doesn't go up to any more than that. Yeah, we're seeing the same behavior there. And now as soon as that lands, this one wants to move. And I guess they're going to go into engines, yeah. Oh, I have a firebomb. Should have been charging the firebomb. Won't be long enough now. Oh, I was a bit off there. How about we stun them in a fire with the iron intruder? Come on. Albeit a fire in an airless room. Oh, I have a clone bay. I'm an idiot. They still have a clone bay. I'm still an idiot. Oh, I wasn't paying any attention at all to my own ship. And I have mind control. That's handy. Ah! God. Maybe we should just go back to bed. Let's not go to the Iron Storm. Just nearly vent my whole crew, because why not? What am I doing now? I have a lot of scrap. That's a bit much. Get the ion bomb online as well. We're gonna need to move into this at some point, I guess. Let's do that. Won't be next time. One engine, a lot of mantis. Starting to run a bit low on drone parts. Don't think this is a very good fight for the Iron Intruder. Yeah, this is what happens when you make dumb plays. 4 shields. Yeah, it's just going to get torn apart by Mantis. Though I can use it to guarantee that shots land. Of course, I could just use hacking for that. Yeah, I think maybe we just hack evasion, iron bomb shields. You can do a point of damage. And 1 point of damage is all we need to be safe in the fight. Do I want to use a firebomb? Sure. Oh, well, the NG's not gonna die. That was a waste. one is about to wear off. Should have done more hull damage. Thanks, Unreal. Hope her vaccine goes well and she isn't knocked out too much by it. Alright, let's speed this along a bit. Oh, yeah. Let's do some timer stuff. What does it do when it's stuck in a room like this? .2 or so, that seems to be about the fastest. God. I suppose this is really just what happens when you're not sure what you want to do. Oh, I should let it rebuild. Yeah. I can take this as a weapons hack. One, two, three, and one. I need to wait for him to do a point of damage. Should do a point of damage. Yeah. Now I could try doing this. I think he'll move. I'm burning through too many bombs. Can't keep this up. It's like I could go for another firebomb in here. Again, could hack to keep the ion locked in, but then it's not as efficient to use of a hack anyway. Oh, I clicked the wrong key. I'm an idiot. Let's turn those off. Sure. Store. I'm not sure about that iron storm. And probably have to go there though. Recovery arm doesn't actually help us. I'm not using double firebomb. I think I need to start moving into conventional weapons a bit more. Chain laser doesn't matter so much when the pike is slow anyway. Could buy this. Could keep this for now. Don't think I'm going to be using boarding drone much more. Kind of want this run to be done. Not that interesting to me now. Yeah, whatever. How am I for power? 18. I could get one more. Leave me with 10 power, plus a Zoltan, plus a battery. Oh, sure. Free stuff. I think I don't get a dive. Don't need to dive there. Doesn't really matter if I do. Oh, boo. So they actually stay and fight as long as the airlock door isn't open. I mean, they will leave when they get too low on health, but they'd otherwise leave immediately. Not a dive. Keep me an eye on intruder. I'm going to look really silly with level 6 drones. Ugh, more awful layouts. Really messed up. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, it's fine. So ship build with 2 crew, we get 1 damage done from mind control. Ship isn't that dangerous. But we have weapons now as well, so we just hack weapons. Don't feel like sending iron intruders over against that many mantis, really. You go board, we go mind control. We have a lot more power than I need. I'll let you in there. What weapon do I want coming offline? Likely to be the heavy laser 2 either way. Could be the bomb. I think I want to hack anyway. Good luck with my 6 levels of drones to punch through. Possible crew kill. Oh, I have mind control as well. That was interesting. Oh, you're gonna let him out, aren't you? That's annoying. Not sure I should have let them in there. No store. I don't need that timer anymore. Okay. Much better drone than I'm using, nicely. Still no other intruder. Kind of getting bored of this run, but I should finish it. I don't like always abandoning these things. Yeah, I'll keep it. Okay. Don't care about your quest. double ion bomb. A lot more mantis still. Not great for iron intruder. Well, I guess you can go and ionize the weapons. Got enough drone parts now. Oh no, we can't because I don't have enough crew. And I'm not even putting my crew back in their stations, it's so bad. That's what happens when you're not paying attention. Oh, this would have been a chance to do engines, mind control nonsense, but that's like hyper optimizing and I am absolutely not in that mindset right now. Arguably you should wait for the ion bomb there. Way of getting 7 here. Almost. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's so close. Yeah, you can get 7. So they have 12, 13, 14, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 health. They should have 10 left. Oh, except they're going to get hit by other stuff. 1, 2. So they should have 8 left. Yeah, that's a 7-room swipe. Wonder if I can capture that with the actual highlighting. Yeah, you can. Ion bomb the crap out of this anytime I want to. And I can probably just kill this ship now. Did I get that? Come on, carefully. last chance. Well, second last chance, I guess. Probably. Don't care about that quest. It's not a very good quest. 5. Last chance for intruder. Sure. Stuff. Drone schematic. Oh, I suppose I could use it. Foolish meat sacks. You're gonna mini beam me to death. Whoa, Nelly. I think I might just have them fight each other. That's either doors or shields. I don't think it's possible to tell which. Doors. I think this is a shields hack. Oh, I don't need all this power. I just want the ship dead, I think. Kind of losing interest in crew kills. Give me an intruder. I'm not going to be using that well, I could slot it for phase 3. Yes. Let's get moving. Heavy laser 2 would be fine as well, just not in the mood to buy weapons. Till I'm bored when I start speed hacking on the jumps. Don't know if my own intruder can make it there in time to shut down the missile, if it's a Hermes. So I guess we're doing this. Do you have an iron intruder as well? Good for you. Oh, which one was it? Was the drone? Well, that's a shame. This is also annoying. It's going to be a case of use it or lose it. Oh, whatever. No, intruder didn't do much here, I think. Well, we'll stop them charging their FTL. Though it kind of pulled them in as well. Yeah, whatever. Go fix it, NG. That's what I bought you for. Excuse me. Flak 1. Ooh, nasty weapon setup. If we're going to board, we can do MC nonsense. Why are you doing that? You're going to come back in, aren't you? If I let you in. You're going to start walking there and then come back. Yeah. I want to see what happens here. Will you? No, you will move. So if I should use level 1 mind control there, I could actually pull the power out and get them to mind control in weapons if I wanted. Oh, we should have fired the chain laser already. Good thing pipe being this fast. Idiot. I hacked too long on that. Should have hacked for 7 seconds instead of 10. Maybe I should just stop this rather than getting a bit bored of it. I don't know. Why? Why are you going straight into shields? That doesn't make any sense. Look, you landed in weapons. Bye-bye shields. Oh, didn't wait. And they have a Vulcan. Who knows? Yeah, let's not screw around too much here. Oh, what do I even want to do on the flagship? Just kill it. I had 2 ion intruders. I'd had the dream of hacking doors and mind controlling shields and trying to pull them in like that. But no. Could go for a crew kill with a firebomb. Ion bomb is just better though. Kind of. Takes out the missiles. No, screw it, I just want the run over. There's only so many shenanigans I can do on the flagship with this. This isn't really a flagship item anyway. This is possibly getting you to the flagship in some through part of the run that's awful. I mean, sure. I'll use it though. Guess I could try shooting down bad hacks. What can that be? Something coming from the right, if it fires now, would be battery or weapons. So that's a pretty good one to shoot down. If it swivels more, then it's hacking, clone bay, or drones. So I should probably let that through. Might still be coming from the left if it was, I don't know where it was facing, but... Well, weapons can come from here. Not anymore, they can't. And it was coming from the left. And it's either shields or doors, which could be really bad. Okay, not so bad. Let's at least do a missile so I can keep it slightly interesting. Where are you going? You're going to doors. I could ion bomb the doors. Or you could do it for yourself. That's kind of funny. So first I do let it do that, and then I mind controlling shields. Maybe? This can actually be ion dodged if you want. But we do have a Zoltan to stick back in the shields room as well. Well, that's not quite what I wanted to happen. But I guess that happened again because the iron intruder. Yes, I feared that might happen. Wouldn't happen if I had two of them. As well. It's annoying. Oh, fired the chain laser a bit late. You could go in there, I guess. Oh, maybe I could have pulled the mind control again. Is one damage enough here? If I hit it early? I don't think it is. Maybe we're better off doing this. Should have considered doing 2 damage to the missile. Can't wait for the intruder. Look at all this crew scatter. Okay, no evasion for you. Oh, I wish I had my mind control up. Shields hack would have been good, of course, but trying to avoid shields hack there. Can I get beamed here? No. Oh well, let's just kill him. Whoops! Up it. Mind control's up. That'll boot them out into the shields. Oh no, it won't because they're fighting someone. Can't move the Zoltan. Can kill them anytime I want. Which I think is just now. Let's get maybe 1 crew kill or 2 crew kills. Dodge, please. Don't want another crew kill. If I land this. No. Let's see if they just die and hold on to a beam. Gotta use the intruder on all 3 phases. I guess the biggest threat to me is phase 2 drones. Without cloaking. Still think I wait on the base. Don't think I'm going to mess around on phase 2 though. Are you doing the same thing again? You are. Leaving piloting and going into shields. Oh, also I was hacking shield. Maybe I should have let the defense drone shoot it down. But no. Oh, hey, Trix. Yeah, we just go now. Except real power. Real power and hacking. Don't care about you. This doesn't do anything, unfortunately. Maybe I should have waited on my hack. Oh yeah, I still quite like this. It's a bit different from the others, and it's not a part of the FTL extended FTL soundtrack. But hey, how about we switch off that boarding bot? But it's pretty hype. It is Ben Prunty, Night Zen. I guess I go for missiles. Especially because Ion Intruder is just bouncing back and forth. Something really weird happened just now, and happened once before at least. The Intruder landed in piloting and it immediately went to shields. I have no idea why. Okay, power surge is not synced with the laser or the beam. That's good. Wait for the Ion Intruder. But then probably don't wait for it to go to shields, because I have nothing better to do with this. Suppose I could Ion drones, but that would only take off one drone now. Where are you going now? O2. Ion Intruder is going for the crew kill. To upgrade. Nothing. anti-drone doesn't really do anything now. Okay, let's use this. Everyone ready? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, let's just kill him. Like, probably the defense drone, well, definitely the defense drone is a better pick than the iron intruder. But I can't bring myself to abandon it at this stage. Have you got this combat drone? What do I want to hack? Probably just shields. Hack shields, mind control, the pilot, iron intruder removes all evasion. So we can fire the flak now. Oh, you want to board into a fire? That's cool. You do you. I guess I throw an ion bomb down now right away. Wait. Quit it! Stop fighting! Oh, I could have used. I should have used mind control there actually. But whatever. To pull the intruder. Oh, hello, boarders. What hit? Probably want to slow the missiles down, although it doesn't give me a lot of damage. Potentially just take out piloting. Or at least take out autopilot. Iron intruder going for the oxygen. That's the pro play. Stop it. Oh well. Somewhat interesting. I like a few details. Fairly average everything. Alright, that's going to be it for me. Thanks everyone who joined me along the way. And hope you have a good rest of the weekend. And bye for now.